to FaceToface TV, and today I have with me
God did.
And
Amaka Janet, popularly known and addressed as Lawyer Napwaku, the founder of Everything Legal.
Alright, we want to talk about Everything Legal today.
Yeah.
Know your rights. It occurred to me, I was just going through the internet and I saw a trending video where people were alleging that a particular real estate company, PWAN, it's a very popular company. They've made a whole lot of impact. They very, very popular online. That they are selling tickets, receipts rather, receipts instead of land to people.
Imagine.
Like you come across them, they tell you because they have made a name already. You understand? You discuss with them, they will tell you that a land will be allocated, and you make payment and receive only receipt. You will not see land. All you get is receipt. Is that possible?
Like the people involved in this kind of business, are they fools? Let me ask. Because how can you tell me that somebody you are paying for a land, you're not going to verify the land first of all before paying?
Yeah.
Because for me now, in this country now, everything is hard. For me to bring that kind of amount of money.
You're talking about millions of naira.
We are not talking about
it's not biscuit.
200,000 naira. even if it's 100,000 naira, me I cannot bring that 100,000 naira to buy something I cannot verify before paying my money. So if they have the mind to go and pay their money without verifying the line, it means that there's something wrong with those people. That's why there's something wrong with them. There's something wrong somewhere.
So guys, we really want to know the position of the law. What does the law say? Everything like.
So now, first of all, before we get to knowing the position of the law, you said the person was alleging that the real estate company is selling receipts instead of land.
Exactly.
Now the problem with Nigerians rather, is that we don't like listening to instructions. Yes, because normally, even commonsensically, let me go like that. Before you get to pay for a land, you should at least know that there is a land you are paying for. Verify, like see the land first. So how do people pay for what they've not seen? Since when did we start going through that route? But then in the eyes of the law, there are three due processes, or let's say there are three stages to getting a land. The first one is pre-contract stage, and then you have the contract stage and the post-contract stage. Now it's in the pre-contract stage that you get to verify. It's called due diligence. Now this verification is not something you do alone. It's something you do with your lawyer. That's why we've been advocating that before you get a land, please get a lawyer. But then people feel like getting a lawyer is costly. But now that they've sold receipts to you instead of land, which one is costlier?
But there is another thing we here. Most people here want to do things without letting people know. Are you getting me? Some people, you will, before you even know that they have started by, they must have acquired up to 10 plus. So they don't even want their people to know. Are you getting me? So that they will not start putting eye on them. So I think that is one of the reasons why people may not even try to involve even a lawyer when they want to buy a land. So what do you think about that?
For me, I don't venture or include myself in a business that lacks transparency. One thing, if I'm going to a business, I'm going to enter into a business with you, I must see transparency being expressed there. Now, for me to buy a land with my money, I'll first of all know the history of the land.
No, I'm talking about involving people because of village people. Remember what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people are afraid of the village people, so that they will not say, oh, this person has started making an investment, he has properties and all. So that is why some people will go on their own, pay for the land. They can even acquire up to 10 plots before they can start telling people.
One thing must kill a man. One thing must, everything is about dying. See, what we are talking about now, if you involve yourself, maybe tell your village people what you are going to do, they will now restrict your movement. They will do you what we call inshi. Is it not true? And you will not succeed. Everything is about being afraid of people, afraid of dying. One thing must kill a man. One thing must make a man to fall. So it's either I take the risk of letting people know so that people will not give me ideas on what to do, involving people in what I want to do, than me risking my life or risking my money on what I don't know. So you must involve.
Continue with the pre-contract.
It's not about involving people.
Okay.
There are persons you don't lie to. You don't lie to your doctor. You do not lie to your lawyer. Because if you lie to your doctor, if you're trying to cover a particular sickness, the sickness will kill you. The same way, if you're trying to cover your crimes and not tell your lawyer, or cover things that you're supposed to do and not tell your lawyer, it will land you into problem. Now, these guys that entered into this contract with this real estate company without involving their lawyer, how are they going to prove that they actually bought the land? So imagine if their lawyer was involved and then due process was followed. So now when we talk about due process, it's in that pre-contract stage that I mentioned earlier. That's where the verification comes in. It's called physical inspection to know whether there is a land gone before you even pay. So now that the lawyer is not involved, everybody's shouting online, PWAN Real Estate Company. What else do you want us to do?
But how sure is this story? That's what I'm asking, because many people.
Where I saw the story, I saw receipts. Are you getting me?
Okay.
Even the invoice, everything that was issued by the PWAN company.
Okay.
Are you getting me? Just you can see this. You can see the video.
The real estate company that sells receipts to people instead of land. Now, to the general public, I'm going to be playing a video of the chairman of PWAN Real Estate Company, Dr. Augustine Onuwere, so you hear what he has to say.
I said to my staffs 2 years ago that I want us to cross 2 billion sales in a month. It took us more than 1 year to even get to 1 billion. But I can tell you categorically that the whole of 2023, there was just a slight difference from 1.8 to 2 billion naira sales every month, the whole of the year. You know what I gave them this year? 5 billion. And I said to them, I know it's going to be difficult per month. Or don't you know that you're in a business of billions? Or you think it's only the commission of 100,000, 300,000, 30,000, 40,000 you want to be collecting?
Now to Dr. Augustine, the chairman of PWAN. How many lands do you have across the country that you are setting a sales target of 2 billion, 5 billion in a month, every month? How many lands do you have across the country? Are you not supposed to be setting your target according to the plots of lands that you have for sale, instead of just setting a financial target in terms of value? This is another proof that PWAN is going ahead and selling receipts to people and not land to meet their monthly financial targets. They're going around and selling receipts to people. Land, you know, they see, they not get land. Now receipts that they say. Now to PWAN, this is another evidence between you and a young man who bought a plot of land from PWAN way back since 2017. Now to PWAN, this young man sent you the sum of 4.2 million naira. You can see the receipt there, and that's to PWAN Homes, and this payment was made on the 19th of October 2017. Now to PWAN, this is also the sales receipt that you sent to this young man. You can see the sales receipt for 4.2 million naira. And this is also the payment notification letter that you sent to this young man. You can see there, that's the payment notification letter. And this is also the contract of sales that you sent to this young man. This is the contract of sales between PWAN Homes, the vendor, and the purchaser. And this is also the fiscal allocation notification that you sent to this young man. Whereas there is no land. You did not give him any land. You only sent him a paper of fiscal allocation until today. Way back since 2017. That's 8 years and counting. Land you no see. Money you no see. So to PWAN, you either pay up or you pay up. It's not a trend. It's a movement.
There's flash of the video by yourself. You can see on this video that you see the receipt, you see everything. The guy who was making this allegation was presenting facts. He has evidence, and he was also putting names and dates as well. Are you getting me? So I don't think it's just a cock and book story.
That means there's somebody there, maybe their manager or whatsoever, that is in charge of trying to loot money from people. So they should fish the person out and give the person the treatment he requests.
Okay, let's see here from you. So we are talking about some other stages. What are other stages, and you advise us on what to do? So
like I said earlier, there are basically 3 stages to getting a land in Nigeria. That's pre-contract stage, the contract, and the post-contract stage. And it's in that pre-contract stage, like I said earlier, that you have physical inspection, and then searches, conducting of search. That's where your lawyer go to the appropriate offices to conduct a search to know
if that land exists.
Yes, more like a land registry. You know, to know that whether there is a land gone who is the owner of the land, if the person selling the land to you is the rightful owner. So now that these guys did not involve a lawyer, who went through all those due processes? That's like the first question. Who conducted the search? Who went to the land registry to conduct the search? So you alleging that receipt was sold to you, that means there was no physical inspection, you didn't see the land. Because alleging that the receipt was sold to you is different. When you say things like they showed you a different land and then they sold a different land to you, these are like two different things. So saying that they sold receipt means that you didn't even see a land in the first place. That means you didn't go to.
So what they buy upon?
You should ask them. So I'm still of the opinion that the persons involved in this transaction should come out and tell us what exactly happened. Yes, when they come out to tell us why they had to pay when they've not seen the land, we will know where to come in.
Okay, so guys, you have seen it. This is a very, very special advice to every property, anybody trying to own a property out there. It's not necessarily land. Anything that has to do with property, you must have to follow the due process, lest you be scammed. Thank you.
Face to face.